Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius January 31st, 2022. The departure of friends or family could have you down in the dumps today. The best way to avoid the blues in this situation is to phone up local friends and make arrangements to get together with them. Group activities could also be beneficial in this respect. Another possible outlet is use of your own creative talents. Worries over the situation of a lover or close friend who may seem depressed could plague you throughout the day, and yet you may hesitate to contact this person and ask him outright what's wrong, because you won't want to intrude. Nonetheless, you should. All is not as bad as it seems, and your concern will definitely be appreciated. Tonight, get some much-needed rest. You've been working far too hard. Today, you could be invited out on the town. People around you might be ready to party and have a good time. Don't be afraid to join in the fun. You've probably been working too hard this week anyway. You need to relax. Go out for drinks with coworkers at the end of the day. Or join good friends for a nice dinner. You'll feel better if you unwind a bit. Long repressed emotions from your distant past could come to the surface today. They need to be re-examined and then released. Spiritual matters may be very much on your mind. Your studies could cause you to question ideas that you've accepted for years, and this could bother you. Don't let it cause you to abandon your quest, however. Your growth would be better advanced by simply pursuing your studies that much further. Give your children free rein. Do not interfere with their freedom, but discreetly monitor their occupations. A deep bond will do more good than a severe discipline. Today you will enter a zone of turbulence that will push you to act right and wrong. You will feel torn between conflicting impulses which, if you are not careful, may put you in dire straits. Do not indulge in an inclination to extremes, or turn everyone else into an aggressive mood. Whether you're dealing with friends, family, or customers today, you need many breaks. Privacy is kind of a big deal, and if you don't get some, things could be pretty dire later in the day. You are brimming over with creativity and new ideas, and you can't stop talking. As enthusiastic as you are, this still isn't the moment to publicize your new ventures. Today it would be better to get things done, research, and perfect existing projects before venturing forth on others. Do your best to focus your boundless energy on the tasks at hand. Taking care of yourself and your stress levels is very important. While rest and relaxation are methods to do this, getting away and taking your mind off your challenges is another. Sharing some time catching up with friends and family, mixed with a healthy dose of laughter, can do a world of good for you. If this doesn't appeal to you, consider taking in a good comedy flick, or visit the gym to let off some steam. Let this day encourage you. You feel you have more emotional armor on, helping you deal with the battle that is looming large. There's no question about it, somewhere in your world there is a conflict brewing. It may not be obvious, it may not be large, but it is there. Today, however, you are more prepared to deal with things out in the open. You have a larger arsenal of weapons at your side, and your witty, aggressive banter is running at top speed. The moon's return to Aquarius today brings you to the start of some of the most important days of your birthday month and the launch of this new solar year. This begins the lead up to tomorrow's new moon, something that will create an opportunity for new beginnings or a fresh start, but will also see the moon align with both the sun and Saturn over the coming days. This will be a window into a very real chance to take your power back, to a degree that is rarely the case. The dwarf planet Ceres is crossing the lunar nodes for the first time since they began policing your life balance 12 days ago, and the timing couldn't be better. While this is giving you a better read on your work balance, needs and priorities, it comes just 9 days before Ceres is not only due to return to your romantic sector, but open the doors to a whole new romantic chapter. You tend to be careful when you are out socializing, but tonight you could be feeling some wild energy and could let things get a little out of control. Watch the amount of alcohol that you drink and be careful about driving. Also, if you are tired, don't volunteer to drive people home if they live far away. it might be better for them to camp out on your couch. The moon trines Neptune around midday, so if you've been thinking of launching some sort of social media platform where you can express your views, share information, and show off your talents, today is the day to launch. Neptune rules cameras and film, so hit the public with your stories, compositions, comedy, or other gifts this afternoon. This is also a time and creative inspiration can flow freely. If you're still struggling, just start with the face in the mirror, because your reflection should reveal the focus you should take. You might also experience some unusual psychic sensitivity today, and if you have questions to ask your astrologer, this is the day to ask them. Much later tonight, you could experience a playful rivalry with someone. This can be a sensual experience with your partner or a healthy competition with a friend. This is a great time to take the lead if you haven't been inclined to before. Use all the fun-loving popularity that comes with the Moon-Mars sextile and then try to go to bed early. The final minutes of the day bring a difficult transit when the Moon opposes Pluto, stirring feelings of hopelessness, paranoia, or other tumultuous emotions. After midnight, the Cancer Moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, helping us to heed our intuition. Under the Cancer Moon, we often sequester ourselves from the outside world in the name of self-care, but at this time, we modify our approach to this primal instinct. A boundary can easily become a wall, and our methods of defense can shut out those who could help us. Switching our behaviors up even slightly can facilitate better relationships and improve our access to resources. Those who know us best may be perplexed by actions we take today that seem to defy our long-standing habits. After noon, Mercury in Capricorn forms a trine to Uranus, a good influence for problem solving. Although we may denounce the idea that psychic sensitivities are influencing our decision-making, they play a role in shaping our perspective today. It could be that we are simply better at picking up nonverbal or environmental cues, but this heightened awareness causes us to see our surroundings with fresh eyes. Curiosity steers our choices and flashes of insight inform measured conclusions. This influence can also provoke chance meetings or serendipitous conversations, altering the predictable trajectory of our thoughts and subsequently our day. An unplanned errand might be the catalyst for a date with destiny. In the afternoon, not only are you ready for new beginnings, but you also now have the optimism to attract a highly positive outcome. With a happy frame of mind, you can look toward the future with hope in your heart. This is also a great time to focus if there's a book or subject you've long wanted to take up. Also, business deals are favored, but be sure you carefully examine the fine print in any contracts or agreements you're thinking of signing. A little preparation will take you a long way today.